Yo, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everyone's been crushing it and hope everyone's ready. Let me go through these comments really quickly. Let me turn this down a little bit. Hopefully we can have a good day again. And, you know, maybe catch a nice little W here. I was watching the 30 closure quickly. If this can bottom wick, I'm going to take like a little swing position on this new account here and then just see if I can watch it actually start pushing. Let me get the comments up though really quickly. Good afternoon, man. Yeah, Harry, how's it going, bro? Charlie, Upinder, appreciate on the 1.4k. Nice one, guys. I appreciate you both. Yeah, 1.4k smashed, everyone. I appreciate everyone for, you know, dropping a follow, dropping a like, subscribing. Turn that light on really quickly. But yeah, appreciate everyone for tuning in, dropping a like, subscribing, showing that appreciation to everyone. Appreciate you all. Abdul, how's it going, mate? Deez, welcome. Yeah, guys, if you're just tuning in, let's see who's here. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let's see if I can catch a nice win. Yeah, Harry, welcome, bro. How many have we got in? We've got 30 tuning in right now. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, so main watch for me is if we can bottom wick on this 30, I can then look for a long higher. Basically, I want to see longs on gold into some of these highs up here. Like this. So if it bottom wicks and creates me that bottom wick, I'll be looking to long gold. Simple as that. And I think I can come and take out some of these highs here. Just playing within these ranges on gold. Yo, Fabio, how's it going? Cash, welcome. Yeah, guys, to be honest with you, today I've been super busy. I had a couple of meetings, so it's not been a bad day to be busy, really. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a buy stop on the break of this current candle high. What would the stop loss be? We have got news as well. I do understand that we have got news. It's not even that much. Maybe like 3 contracts up here. Yeah, I have been busy. It's not been a bad day to be busy because the price action's not been the cleanest. But we'll see. I do understand we do have news. I am aware, but it is at 1:30 in 30 minutes. If I can get an entry and a decent push higher, I can go break even. And then let the rest run. It is CPI as well. So it is probably going to rock the market a little bit, but we'll see. But for now, I've just got an order in here. But looking at the actual overall market, look at it, guys. Since Monday, we've been in this sideways price action. And the reason I'm looking for the longs is because we've come down, rejected this range here. We've come down, rejected this range. Obviously, this is a liquidity grab. This green candle here that's closed bullish. That is a liquidity grab. So we've taken the liquidity and we've rejected this range. What does gold need to do next? Well, I think it needs to come and take out some of this range up here. And, you know, if I can catch that little move into there, that's like $600. And then into these highs, it's like $3,000 if I do hold it. But we'll see. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm looking to try and take this next. I might hold it a little bit. I might swing it, kind of. But I'm looking to try and take this at least into these highs. At least. If I took the 15, I'd be break even anyway. So it'd have been a break even trade if I took the 15. Yeah, welcome everyone. We've got 30 people tuning in. Welcome all. Like I say, if you've got any questions about anything, let me know. I'll cover it. But this is just a new 150k instant account that I've literally just bought. So I'm going to try and get this to a payout on live. I've got the other 2 that are paused. The other 2 are paused for like until tomorrow, I think, maybe. But we'll see. Yeah, them highs are looking nice. And it's the fact that we've just rejected this level. We've rejected this level nicely. Overall on gold, I mean, it likes to trade inside and outside ranges. I wouldn't be surprised if it pushed into here now. And I'm going to try and catch a little swing position on this new account. like I say, I'm probably going to hold it with a bit of a bigger stop loss just because I've just taken like a $7,000 payout. I can afford it to, you know, maybe just hold it a little bit longer. But we'll see. Let me check the community chats really quickly if there's anything in there. Nah, we're waiting for this now. But yeah, welcome everyone. Good to see everyone here. Everyone's tuning in again today. It's like I say, it's only Tuesday as well. There's plenty more trades to come for sure. Who's this calling me? But yeah, 1.4k subs, insane. Like I say, when you're first starting out on YouTube, it is a slow growth. I do understand that, but 400 subscribers. You know, since 1k, but it's come quick. It's come quite quick. And this is why I use buy stops. This is exactly why I use buy stops, because look at this. Anybody just market executing up here, okay, look at this. They're in drawdown. I'm preventing this drawdown because I'm waiting for the stop to flip. I'm waiting for that buy stop. Yo, Paul, how's it going, mate? Yeah, how's it going? I'm good, thanks. Very good, like I say. There has been a little delay with top one payouts, but even though there was a delay and there's been a backlog basically with the payouts because something happened with Rise, the processor that they use. There was a backlog with them, not to do with top one. So, like I say, even to get the payout with a backlog, you know, 7k payout, no questions asked, within 2 days, insane. Insane. But yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm happy it's been sent to me. And we're back again on 3 top one accounts. How are you doing, Paul? How are you doing? I've got a YouTube video coming out tomorrow or the day after. Tomorrow or Thursday. Just on the process of how to request a payout with top one. So yeah. Like I say, guys, if you do want a top one funded account, just put !, top one in the chat and you will get the link sent to you. Yeah, I'm not taking this on the 2 accounts that have just been paid out. This is like a fresh 150k instant, by the way. So if you think, Joe, why are you holding a bit longer? Why are you not, you know, why are you holding a bigger stop loss? It's just because I've just started this account. If I blow it, I blow it. I want to try and get that little buffer to start it out, you know. If I can get like that 1-2k buffer to start it out, perfect. Hey, Joe, Emmy, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Busy with work, trying to... Yeah, Paul, what schedule have you been on? What trading schedule have you been on recently? Patience is key, really, 100%. I haven't even taken a trade yet. There's been positions, don't get me wrong. There has been valid entries to take, and you probably would have been up this week. But like I say, I've just not taken anything. Like I said, I've been waiting for payouts to come through. Nothing. Gold, like I've already mentioned. Look at gold. It's in a big chop. And I mentioned this to the community members. If you look at the US dollar basket, 1 second. If you look at the US dollar basket, look at it. It's also chopping. That means that not only the US dollar or gold or NAS, it means that any pair that you're trading is going to be choppy. So you might think, oh, I'm going to move away from gold, but then you go and trade another pair, like Nasdaq or ES, and they're both chopping. So when the market is like this, and it's very undecided, it's important just to take a step back and wait for it to break out, okay? Just like, I'm not going to start moving to, I don't know. I'm not going to start moving to copper or oil because the market's doing this. No, I'll just wait for it to do a nice little breakout and then I'll look to trade. Simple as that. Being impatient made me blow my account and nearly hope opportunity arises. Yeah, 100%, Emmy. And that's why I love the concepts and having a playbook like I teach. You know, for me, you know, I was my worst enemy. When I was in that unprofitable stage, I was really my worst enemy. I was impatient. I was a revenge trader. When I actually started trading with a playbook and like a sort of mechanical sort of style, you know, being, you know, a little bit of discretion, but with an actual fixed playbook of what I need to see in every single one of my entries, that really did help me. And it helps a lot of people, for sure. Like even in the community, a lot of people say, you know, having a plan, having a playbook helps 100%. And it really does help. Seven till 9 and 6 a.m. till 8 a.m. Yeah, nice. Paul, good man. That's all you need. That's literally all you need. It's that is absolutely fine. You know, if them times work for you, perfect. How are you finding them accounts, Paul? How are them accounts doing? Is there any challenges on top one, please? Yes, there is, Dawn. You can just do the elite challenge. Yeah, you can just do the elite challenge. That's just like a top step challenge. Just put someone put exclamation mark top one. I'll do it. One sec. Right, that will that exclamation top one, the link will come up from the bot. You know, you can go through there and have a look at the different challenges. Like I say, use code JTC, you'll get like 55% off. I think CPI might take the low potentially. This could just be a news push. This could just be a little push down before news, before pushing higher and then taking these highs out. See, 1.7k up on my 150k, legend. That's all you need, mate. Good stuff. I mean, you know, if you can do that every week, you know, in 5 weeks, you're going to get a payout. Even if you can get a payout in like 2 months, across 2 accounts, it's like 7k in 2 months. Like, I used to work 4 months for that. And I did it in a month. You know, it's not, like I say, it's not about, you know, yeah, you start on one account, then you go, oh, I've just had a 3.5k payout. Oh, I can do it on 3 accounts now. And then from, you know, 1 payout, you're getting 3. You're getting 10.5k. Yeah, I don't think it's going to flip here just yet. I don't think it's ready to just flip just yet. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so, yeah, if we can sort of like start rejecting and start flipping bullish, that'd be nice. But I'm not interested if it doesn't. Like I say, range for me, like I've already said to the members, range for me is something like this. And we're still within it. Yeah, we're still within this range for now. Paul, that's taken 4 weeks, but I'm fine with that. Paul, yeah, like I say, you just need to have a feel of what, you know, getting a payout's like. You know, once you get that 1 or 2 payouts, then it's not about like how long it's taking you. Even if it takes you like 8 to 10 weeks and you've got 3 linked accounts, that's like a 10k payout in 2 to 3 months. That's like 3.5k a month, which is still very, very good. Very, very good. Yeah, this range is absolutely fine for now. I think get back above there, it's nice for longs. Do I leave this in for news? Do I leave this in for news? Possibly. This could flip and push higher. News trade. Big news trade into these highs. Big bullish candle. Yeah, we do. We do. We need this candle to flip and start pushing into these highs up here. Or into this sort of structure here. That'd be nice. The worst thing that could happen is that it just flips and pushes without being able to manage it. And then you're like way above the consistency. 2 trades today, $600 up. Hearing that I'm locking out. Yeah, definitely. Cash, good stuff, man. Get you 1 to 2 trades and be done. That's all I do. Like you can see in the video that I'm uploading, with it, you know, within the 30 days, it literally took me 30 days, not traded days, but 30-day time limit. In that 30-day time, I only traded 15 days. Okay, so, you know, in 4 weeks, I traded 3 days per week. Or, yeah, like 3 to 4 days per week I traded. Which is like half of the week. I know there's only 5 traded days, but you don't need to trade every day. You need to catch your 1 to 2 trades and be done. Simple as that. Oh, I'm going to cancel this in a second. I am going to cancel this in a second. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum. Anybody else traded today so far, guys? Let me know. Everybody up, down, break even. I'm personally tradeless, so if I'm gonna take anything, it'll be on this stream. If I'm gonna take anything today, it is most probably gonna be on this stream. So if that's not an incentive, that's an incentive for you to stay on and catch it with me, I'll try and catch something. Like I say, don't take the trades I take, but you'll be able to see me execute, and they're all my positions. Up $600, Abdul, nice. What account are you trading? What account are you currently trading? See, I still like sells below this zone. I think if price breaks below 33.43, I'm still going to look for sells, because we've actually created, we've got targets at either side now. We're within a bigger range, but we've got targets at either side. So I'm happy to look for trades at either side of this. Okay, let's have a look. This is not flipping, so I'm going to cancel. And that is why, look at that. I've cancelled this buy stop. Anybody market executing here, well, guess what? They've taken a loss and they're in drawdown. The reason I don't take a loss and the reason I'm not in drawdown is simply because I'm using stop orders. Prevent you from getting faked out. Okay, it's super, super key for me is using stop orders. Sell from... Oh, I'll tell you what. If this 15... This 15 can close below here and news doesn't do much, I'll take some sells. It'd be really nice to try and catch the sells down into these lows. Like 50, 60 ticks there still. Phase 2, nice. Beautiful. Adam, sell from 56-ish. Really? Be careful of these highs up here, Adam. You're probably going to spike. You know, if gold actually comes into 56s and you start selling here, if you've got your stops anywhere up here, you're going to get taken out. More than likely. Just because this is going to be a liquidity grab to push down. Oh, let me just update that I'm on the live. Right, cool. I just wanted to make sure that everyone knows I'm on now. Yeah, I used I got some decent payouts with Alpha, to be fair. I think like 4,000 this year already. Well, I've only had 2 payouts with him, but yeah, I've taken about 4k from Alpha. I've only have one account ever with them. But yeah. You closed everything? Nice. Yeah, there's no entry for me just yet. If it closes below this range, I'll be looking for sells. Oh, nice. Ollie took the sells. Beautiful. Nice one, Heed. Taking it too. Good stuff. Yeah, there's a couple of options. You know, if it can close below this range, I'll take the sells. If it rejects, then there might be some half risk buys. Like I say, it's within this range. I just need to stay patient and wait. Ba-da-ba. Wow, what a push. I mean, if your range was higher, then yeah, but for me, it's not. Range is at 33.43. See what CPI does anyway. CPI in 6 minutes. Did you close out in profit, Emmy? Did you close out in profit of that trade you're in? Dun, dun, dun. I'd love to get like a nice position on gold on this new account. You know, started off well. Just like look at this sort of slow push to the downside. It's like, it's not even like any sort of, it's like a slow correction for it then to just go bang. Adam. Oh, I don't know who that is, man. Yeah, I don't know who that is, bro. I mean, yeah, it could pull back. There's not much in the way of it pulling back more, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced with this news. Like I said, I'll just wait for the 30-15 closure and then I'll look for entries. And like I say, I don't look at anybody else as well. I look at my analysis. I don't go based off what anybody says. Like, if I see something to my plan, I'll take it. Simple as that. Nas on its way to break the range. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, Nas looks good. That entry there on Nas was clean, but you probably would have taken BE. Yeah, Nas is looking a lot cleaner, to be fair. Back above this level here. It could be a nice entry. It's just a pity there's news. But it is actually going to start breaking that range now. Yeah, I think Nasdaq buys into here are clean. I think it'll probably go and take them before news as well. This 5 minute is actually confirmed. Maybe like a little news entry here on the 5 minute confirmation. That would be clean. I think this is going to go and push now. 5 minutes should push here. I'd like to be in this, to be fair. Yeah, I really think this is going to come swipe them highs. It's just a 5 minute confirmation trade. Look at that. Yeah, insane. Simple as that. Very, very textbook. Confirmation entry as it's broke out on the 15. That is super, super clean. And look at that. It's taking that liquidity and now it's reversing or rejecting the level. Look at that. Instantly into that liquidity and reversing. Textbook. Let's have a look at gold. It could come and it could push lower. Yeah, gold could push lower. Just gotta wait. There's a lot of liquidity to the upside, to be fair. You know, I think there's a lot of people, I think there's a lot of traders going long here and actually in drawdown. A lot of people long in here in drawdown. Yeah, that 5 minute was super nice though. Very, very nice. Look at that. 1 5 minute candle. TP smashed. Didn't get a chance to enter. Oh, it's alright. Me too. I'm just waiting for this news to pass, to be fair. I probably wouldn't take it if it wasn't close to news anyway. See what this news does. Guys, what's everyone think the news is going to do? Think it's going to push up gold up or push gold down? Let's see. Put it in the comments. Yeah, I think a lot of people are in drawdown. Like, there's no need to be long in gold here. I'd have only long gold if it reflipped bullish and started breaking above. You know, above that buy level. I think it's going to push up. I think it's going to push up. Possibly spike lower and then, yeah. What's good, Joe? Yeah, Zulu, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. But yeah, I do think there's a lot of people in gold here. I think a lot of people who market executed gold here are in drawdown. And I think they're going to take a loss. The breakout traders who don't understand liquidity and fake outs. A lot of breakout traders here, too itchy to enter the market. They don't really understand liquidity. Look at that. Wow. That is so lucky. If you're in that long, nice work. You got away with it. What did the Nas do? Yeah, look at Nas. Wow, what a trade Nas were. Wow. It actually hasn't ruined the market for gold, to be fair. I mean, if it can close bullish here in... I'll take some trades. What's good, Joe Zulu? How's it going, mate? Welcome. Yeah, Aspen, you've got out. You've got out there, break even or maybe some profit. Good stuff. I mean, if you did take longs, I mean, lucky. Thank news for that. Let's go. Yeah, good stuff, man. I'm happy for you. Man. Wow, look at news here. Big push. This is big. This is what we could have been waiting for gold to start pushing back up now. So many, yeah, I think so many would have been taken out of that wick candle down. Just not my trade. It's somebody else's trade. It's as simple as that. Let's have a look at this. I'm up now. Let's go. Sick. Yeah, nice one, man. So many would have closed early, yeah. Oh, we're waiting for it to settle now. I'm just going to wait for this closure here. This can close above this range. I'm still looking for longs. Okay. Have you took anything this week, Joe? Not yet, mate. Like I say, yesterday I wasn't trading because I was waiting for my payouts. I was waiting for my accounts to unpause. And like I say, it was a little bit choppy yesterday, so I wasn't really bothered about waiting. But I am going to be looking for trades now. If this, like I say, if this hourly would be really nice for longs. I think if this hourly can close bullish, that would be the direction that I need. I'm still hanging on. Not caught any. Yeah, like I said, mate, just stay patient. Look at what we've had to deal with on gold. Look at the 30. Okay, that's what I've had to deal with on gold. If I get to the end of the day and I'm like, it's literally been green, red, barcode chop, am I bothered? I'm absolutely fine with that. At the end of the day, I like trading this price action, look. I like trading this price action. Okay, good structure. Nice clean closes and pushes. I'm still happy to trade this, but what I need to see now is this hourly close strong above this level. If it does, that could be the start of that leg up. Okay? You're in on the buy. Nice. Really? Good stuff, man. Good stuff, Sahan. Just one micro fun play or fair play. One micro. I thought you were going to say, like, I'm actually in a full risk trade on the buy. Only thing I'm going to be watching now is this hourly closure. The hourly closure will give me that direction. Nice strong hourly closure. I'll be looking for the buys. Ba-bam-bam. I mean, if you, like I say, if you just zoom out and look at it, look at this. It's very, very choppy. And like I say, I can still find trades within this like 200 tick overall range. It's not a problem. I'll still trade it. But something that I do is I have more caution in the market. You know, when it's super choppy, I'll have more caution and just be a little bit more patient. Okay? If it's not super like clear and it's not like a high probability entry, I'll just leave it and wait. I mean, see how this 15 closes. Like I say, if you haven't already, guys, drop a like on the video. We've smashed 21 likes already. I appreciate it. Can we smash 30 again? And yeah, let's see what the hourly... I'm going to probably stay on until the hourly closes, because I think if this hourly can close bullish, I'll have a trade for longs. Like I say, if it closes bearish, all I'm waiting for is this hourly closure now. Is there a platform for demo trading on... Yeah, you can demo trade on top one. You can actually demo trade until... You can actually demo trade, and then you can get a practice account, and then you can actually buy a challenge using the Project X platform. So yeah, if this hourly can close bullish or bearish, that'll give me direction. If this hourly doesn't do anything, that'll probably be me waiting for more price action. Because if you look at the 15, the 15's super messy. If I look at the 30, again, the 30's super messy. But the only thing I've really got is this hourly, because it's taken liquidity at both sides. So if it closes bullish, I like longs. If it closes bearish, I'll take sells into these lows. You know, if it closes, let's say the hourly closes here. Well, I can try and take 40 ticks down into that wick. So 20 minutes, and then I can take an entry on this potentially. I want to switch to futures, yeah, man. I switched to futures like around 2 years ago. Futures is king. Like I say, I trade the FX chart for personal. I still trade FX for personal, but other than that, it's other than that, it's futures prop firms. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, nice bullish close. You've got 20 minutes to wait. So if you've got any questions, guys, whilst we'll wait for this to potentially set up, let me know. Paul, what's the main benefit of trading futures, mate? As simple as this. No questions asked with payouts. I've been denied payouts on forex prop firms. I think the thing that attracts me to futures is this platform, Project X. It's super clean. There's not much... There's no spreads. There's no difficult rules for passing challenges and getting payouts. You can trade news. Yeah, no, literally, guys, I requested a $7,000 payout from Top 1 yesterday, or on Friday. No questions asked, sent to me. And that's what you get with futures prop firms. A lot of them, you know, a lot of FX prop firms are hard work to get paid out, and you have to do like risk interviews and stuff. But I found that, you know, good futures prop firms are way better, and they just pay you. And if you look at the chart, it's exactly the same. If I look at the gold chart here, look on the 15, look at it. Look at that. Look at the candles on the 15 here. Look at the candles on the 15 here. They're exactly the same. There's no difference. So I just trade this chart based on my analysis on the Owanda chart. How's XRP looking, Joe? Yeah, let's have a look at XRP. Oh, one sec. Move the thing. Ugh, what am I doing? Nano XRP, what is that? Horrendous. Here we go. Coinbase. Yeah, it's just having a little pullback, isn't it? It's probably going to accumulate, just like it did here after the push up. You know, it accumulated for so long and then pushed higher. It probably will just accumulate. Probably just going to accumulate, and then you're going to see that again. And then accumulation, and then push higher. You maybe spike a little bit lower. You may come down, spike, accumulate, and then push. But other than that, like I say, I'm holding XRP from way down here, so I don't care what it does really. It's never good. It's probably not going to push. I never say never, but I mean, for it to push to 0.50 cent again, I doubt it, but we'll see. When's the new YouTube video, Joe? Tomorrow, mate. Yeah, the new YouTube video is coming out tomorrow. Yeah, and probably another one next week. Yeah, if the hourly candle closes above, I'll take buys into them highs. You know, let's say that it closes here, then I'll just take like them 60 tick, 100 tick buys. I don't mind that. Guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm just nipping to the toilet. Okay? Bear with me. Right, we're back. Let's see what... See, this is looking good now. If this hourly can close above, then I'm happy to look for... Happy to look and take them longs higher. Could be nice. Like I say, first thing I'll look at is to see if we react to this level here. But other than that, it's quite clear. Yeah, other than that, it's quite clear. Yeah, 13 minutes here. If it closes bullish, then I'll be happy to try and take some longs into these highs. Double top, 60 ticks. And then be done. You know, catch a little long trade and be done for the day. Hit first trade of the week as well. But it all depends how this closes. All depends how this hourly and 30 closes. What's the 4 hourly? Yeah, 4 hourly is looking really nice as well. It'll be a 4-hour candle closure as well. So I'll be looking for a bottom wick and flip on the next candle higher to try and get some sort of continuation higher. Just based on the closure and the rejection of these two levels. These are the two levels I mentioned in the market update video as well. For anybody in the mentorship, I mentioned these levels. I said if we can start getting above this level and this level, gold's clear into some of this liquidity up here. So that is what I'm looking for. What is the ticks? The number plus 0? The ticks is just like, say from here into them highs, it's like, can you see how it's 526? It's just divided by 10. So it's 52. Yeah, it's just divided by 10, whatever it is, bro. Yeah, strong. 12. I know it's got 12 minutes, but if it closes strong, I'm going to look to take gold higher. I do think it's going to smash these targets soon, though. But there's still areas to long into above. Like, gold needs to pull back a little bit. And I'm going to be looking to take that pullback. But we'll see. We'll see how it closes. All I can do is wait for this closure. Let's have a look what it's looking like on the futures chart. Yeah, futures is looking exactly the same. You know, I need a breakout above here, really. That's the closure I'm waiting for. On the hourly. Nothing's different. I mean, Sarhan, if you're still holding that long, nice work, mate. Look at that, beautiful push. Yeah, hourly closure here. I'm gonna look for this to like sort of push higher into some of these levels. That is the plan. That is the plan. Any questions? Feel free to put it in the chat, guys. I'm happy to answer any questions you've got. Yeah. Yeah, it's just whatever the number is on TradingView is just divided by 10. That's what it is. Oh, I need to add my gold bar back onto the thing. I need to put the gold bar back onto the display. Yeah, it's a bit like it's a bit of a random display. I need to add 2. There's a couple of missing shelves. I do know. But I'm gonna get some stuff over the weekend to add to it. Like I say, I'm still building the display. A bit of space would be nice to buy up into. Yo, 100 pips made. Aspin, legend. Good stuff, man. What we like to see, bro. W's in the chat for Aspin. W's in the chat for Aspen. Nice work, bro. Gotta appreciate a 100 tick trade. Gotta appreciate that. Da, da, da. Yeah, so I'm gonna see how this hourly closes. If the hourly doesn't give me anything, I'll update you what I'm gonna be looking at. But this hourly's looking nice, and this hourly's looking nice on both charts, really. Did it take that? No, it didn't take it as well. That's a Wakefield. This is really looking decent. Would you like the 3400s back? Oh, yeah. Decent buying area, that, but there's just no valid entries. And at the end of the day, like, you might feel that it's going to push higher because it's taking liquidity. But, like I always say, plan and strategy over how you feel, okay? Yeah, I understood that price has taken these lows, it could push higher. But I'm not trading based off feel, I trade based off what my playbook tells me. Okay? My playbook said there were no entry, I can't take it. Let me just put here. Ugh. Okay, nice. That's clean as that. I like them. I like these charts. Yeah, strong hourly close now. We've still got 8 minutes. Don't worry, there's still 8 minutes. If it closes above this hourly, then I'll look to take this higher. You said before that gold needs to sweep up and push back down lower. What's the story there, mate? Well, there's just a lot of liquidity up here, look. Can you see how it's starting to push higher now? It's taken liquidity to the downside. Now it's starting to head higher and take liquidity to the upside. All I'm doing is trading liquidity into liquidity. The market is liquidity, okay? Liquidity gets taken at both sides of the market. You know, before any sort of significant move, liquidity will get taken. And before news, I said, oh, we're starting to take these lows. Now we've taken these lows, couldn't we head up and start taking liquidity to the upside? Now you can see that price is starting to take the lows. Now it's pushing higher. That was basically the process, the thought process. Bam, bam, bam. But I'll tell you what, this rejection isn't the best. Look at that. It's left that look. It's like a triple top now. Look at that triple top liquidity. A little bit of a stronger close here, and I'll take it. Some longs. Cheers, mate. Yeah, all good, Paul. All good, bro. We got the futures chart set up, and we've got the forex chart set up. Beautiful. See, here we go. If we can start actually closing more bullish now, I can take some longs. I might take a little risky long for the wick fill of these highs and leave some stop losses down here, just based off like it's an impulse entry still, but it's just because there's a lot of liquidity sitting up there for wick fill. Da da da. Like I say, I'm open to both sides, and this is why you'll see my charts, for example, like this, sells below, buys above, is because I tried to keep myself open as much as possible. I like trading that way. If this can give me a decent bottom wick, I'll still take it, just because it's the start of a new account. I wouldn't take it if I had like a decent buffer on my accounts, but I'd still like it to close up here somewhere. Just strong enough so it's out of this choppy price action here. Yo, 1 second, 1 sec. Horrible closure. Yeah, if it closes like this, it's no good. If it closes like this, it's like very undecided. Like, look at it. The wick and the body are literally the same size. There's no directional confirmation at all on this hourly yet. I'll need it to push up and close at like at least here in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Hey, Joe, I'm late to the party. All good digs, mate. There's not much happening. Gold's still within this horrible overall chop. Yo, Messa, how's it going, bro? Good to see you, mate. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I've not taken a trade yet this week, to be honest with you. I jumped on, literally, look, I jumped on the chart here in London session on Monday, and it's still in the same range. Like, you could have not traded Monday and not traded all up until now and be in the same position. Look at the chart. It's very, very sideways because of all the news and the tariffs and the meetings that we've got on with Trump and stuff. Like, the market doesn't know what it wants to do. I had a long in London, nice. Yeah, no trades for me just yet, but I mean, if you had a long, nice work. Here. Yeah, I was looking for longs. I was looking for longs as well, but it took liquidity as it broke above, look. And that's one way I prevent fake outs, is when it takes liquidity as it closes strong. Because if you look at this, it took liquidity, closed strong, and then look, bang, faked out. And the reason I prevented this fake out was because it took liquidity and I understood that. And look what it did, push straight down. I'll give it one more 15-minute candle. I'll give it one more 15-minute candle. Because the 15 could close back above, really. Yeah, the 15 could still close back above. Yeah, you've got Nas buys, beautiful. Silver shows the way, yeah. I mean, if you got Nas buys, that's great. Like I say, if you joined at the start of the stream, you'd have seen that there was some valid buys here. But it was just too close to news, and look at it. I mean, that's like a 15 risk to reward. Probably less if you had it tighter at the low. Like a 20 risk to reward trade there. Just valid trade, just a valid trade. Half risk on gold, let's have a look. I mean, if it closes bearish, but look at all the liquidity above here, Harry. I'm going to see how this next 15 closes. If this next 15 can close above here, I'll take some buys. So if this 15 can, you know, close back above this range, I'll take some buys then. Just to come on wick fill, if it doesn't do it now. Because look at the hourly. Hourly is disgusting. Yeah, I have a feeling this is just going to go on wick fill anyway. Like 83 ticks there. Check silver. Yeah, silver XAG, right? XAG. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't really like much on silver, to be fair, here. I mean, if I were looking for silver, it would probably be buys above here, where it is now. And if it got back above there, then I'd look for them buys into them highs. But yeah, I think gold's cleaner. Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq's just taking that liquidity. You're probably going to see a pullback on Nas after it's taken them highs. I mean, if this 15 can close back above this range and it's taken liquidity and there's an impulse, I'll take it. I just need it to grab lows and close bullish, then I'll take it. So I'm going to give it like the next 13 minutes to do so. But like I say, it's not a bad sort of couple of days to actually sit and just look at the market, sit back and have a look and be on the sidelines. Because if you look at the hourly, guys, look at it. It's not the cleanest at all. Look at that. There's going to be cleaner entries. And are you going to save yourself for when the clean entries come? Or are you going to blow up in this sort of hard, choppy price action? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade it. I'm going to see if there's any valid entries. If there's not, I'm going to sit out and wait. And that's the difference between profitability and not being profitable. Well, let's see. Yeah, I mean, if this 15 can close bullish back above this range that I've got, then yeah, that's probably the last sort of thing I'm looking for. Yo, just... Really? What did you do, Emmy? Get a futures instead, Emmy. Get a futures instead. Yeah, patience is key, and that's why I love this strategy and this playbook that I trade. It really does help that. You know, having a playbook and understanding what you want to see and where you want to see it is key. The best thing that you can do is learn the strategy and learn the concepts. Because once you do and you learn the step-by-step playbook, everything just becomes easier. Yeah, use top one futures here. One sec, I'll put the link in. This is what I use. Futures is way better, way cleaner. Like I say, use code JTC and you'll get 55% off. 55% off all accounts right now for the next 2 days. And like I say, it's Project X as well. Project X is way better, I think. But it's up to you. Like I say, do your own research. Have a look at what you want to use. Like I say, don't just use what I use because Joe uses it. No, like do your own research. Have a look at the account types. And if you want to, you can feel free to get one. But like I said, don't go off what I say. Go off your own. What you want to do. Yeah, guys, I'm personally going to head off here. I'm going to head off. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to be looking for. Gold rejected from this level here. So I'm going to see how it breaks out of this range that I've currently got here. Okay. So I'm going to wait for a breakout. If it breaks back above this level, then I'm going to be looking for some buys. If it starts breaking back below, then I'm going to try and take some sells down. Okay. I'm staying patient in this price action. Like, look at the hourly here. Hourly is very choppy. I'm not blowing up in here. There's no point. There's really no point. There's going to be way cleaner price action that comes this week. and, you know, trying to get chopped about in here is just not worth it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to set some alerts here and here. I'm just going to see how the price action reacts from these levels. Okay. That's the watch for me. But yeah, guys, I'm going to head off. I've only been on for like an hour and a half today, but like I say, it's not the cleanest price action. I'd rather come back when there's something potentially going to set up. But yeah, main thing for me, like I say, this 15's got 10 minutes left. Well, 9 minutes left on it. There's still liquidity to take to the downside. Liquidity has been created to the downside as now. You can see, look. There's some lows here. So even if it does start closing back bearish and there's a valid entry, I'll take some sells. But like I've already said, just be careful. You know, since Monday, we've been in this like horrible choppy price action. And like I've already said, patient traders, it will pay for them. You know, the people who start, you know, taking 15 trades, 20 trades in here, break even, loss, 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 little win, break even. It's just not worth it. You'll get to the end of the day and you'll kick yourself. I really want to see gold start getting out of this price action, getting out of this sort of range. Okay. So yeah, I'm personally just going to stay patient within here. And I'm going to just see how I break out of this range I've currently got. 1 second, let me show you this range here. Okay. So that's me, guys. Have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow. Anybody in the mentorship, in the community, I'll see you there. Like I say, guys, if you do want to get inside the mentorship and trade live with me every single day and learn the full strategy, feel free to sign up to the mentorship. I'll put the link in now so you can get signed up. But yeah, I don't really want to start just looking at the chart. You know what my levels are, and I'll be back on tomorrow when something potentially sets up. Yeah, see how this 15 closes. If the 15 closes nice and bearish, then yeah. Other than that, I mean, not the cleanest. Let's have a look. Yeah, not the cleanest. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, Deegs, no worries, bro. I'm gonna head off now. Just seeing if anyone's got any more questions before I go. Just drop it in. See you, my lord. Messer, in a bit, my guy. Like I say, guys, I don't want to make people sit here when the price action is like it is. Look, it creates like bad habits that you don't need in trading. You shouldn't be looking at the chart here. All I'm going to do is set an alert at this level and set an alert at this level and see how price reacts. If it gives me an entry, I'll take it. You know, I'd like to break out to the upside or break out to the downside here. Okay. Thanks, Joe Paul. All good, mate. Messer, in a bit. Deegs. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later. Trade safe. Anyone in the mentorship, I'll see you there. Peace out. Much love. Bye-bye.